We're live, are we?
Hi there, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rooted in Foods in the Davis kitchen and me trying to put things away that I've broken. So, you want to say that again?
Hi, everybody.
So welcome to Monday night, and we're back. We took a week off because I was traveling last week, for real this time, not virtually. Had a lot of great food and had good time with old friends I haven't seen since before the pandemic, and a good conference.
Before we started doing this stuff.
Right, yeah. And we're back. So
ta-da!
So where are we going? Virtually.
Virtually,
we're doing a lot of virtual travel and very little real travel.
Yeah. We're going to Ohio.
Ohio's interesting. Yeah. It's not too far away from us. We're scooching in a little bit closer to home.
We are. We're getting there. OH is what they'd say.
Oh.
No. I-O. not O. Come on now.
So Ohio is an interesting, we're into the Midwest, and I suspect that a lot of things are going to be very similar across a handful of states here. So
similar to our normal palate.
We have dogs incoming.
Outgoing.
Okay, outgoing. She wants out. So
I think so.
Julie's going to go let the big girl out. So yeah, I will admit I struggled just a wee bit on finding things that were unique and traditional, and you all know that I'm not trying to find like the unique restaurants and the food that's served in those restaurants. We're after what people cook at home that is kind of cornerstone to communities and to states. He's after the
I'm looking for bar food.
Bar food. Well, we had a little bit of that tonight too.
Bar cocktails.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of things out there about all the great restaurants in the country. So I'm kind of digging a little bit deeper than that. So
I'm skimming the surface.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how we do things.
It is.
So let us know where you're watching from and what you're having for dinner. And
what's today's date?
Well, it's the 23rd of May.
Okay.
Got 2 more days.
2 days, folks.
2 days.
2 days.
We've been talking about it enough. They should know.
2 days.
2 days. I don't know. What does happen in 2 days?
20 years.
Right?
I know.
Of us. Like, well, neither one of us have our wedding rings on. I don't wear jewelry in the kitchen.
Don't wear my ring
anymore. Period. So yeah, it's been 20 years since the I Do Day. It's been 20. Is it 23?
It'd be 23.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah, 23. Somewhere in the middle of summer. So, and we're both still standing most days.
And look, watch this.
Takes a little ibuprofen.
We still kiss.
Damn I. Yeah, the standing part definitely takes some ibuprofen sometimes.
It does.
So, okay. So enough of the chit chat. What are we drinking? Ohio bound.
We're drinking a cocktail made famous in Cincinnati for the Cincinnati Bengals. Their team is the Cincinnati Bengals, and their saying is the Who Day, which is kind of a play on the New Orleans Saints Who Dat. I think they're going to beat those Saints. So Who Day.
I'm not getting into the football conversation.
What we're doing, and I just threw in some mint leaves. So we got about 8 mint leaves in the bottom of that. Can I get some ice in there, please?
You can get some ice in there.
Thank you.
Oh, that mint smells good too.
So this is from Cincinnati.
How much ice?
About half. We're just going to shake it up and cool it all off. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. You want ice in those?
No.
Okay.
No.
No ice in those.
No ice in those.
Okay.
So what do we got going on? Oh, can you garnish my coupes?
Oh, yes. I will take those.
Thank you very much. So we have 2 ounces, and we're going to use bamboo spiced rum. So 2 ounces per cocktail. And I got my turnarounder thingy here. 1.
Sorry, I'm trying to make these pretty.
Well, good. 2. Man, that smells so good.
This smells good too back here.
And then we're going to use vanilla syrup. We're cheating. It's coffee syrup.
But it's still vanilla syrup.
It is vanilla syrup. We want 1/2 ounce per cocktail. So 1 ounce.
I have a Rogue.
This is going to be
Stripe back here.
Exceptionally vanilla-y because Bumbu, as you know, is a vanilla
It's very
flavored
vanilla-y, yeah.
vodka or rum.
Rum.
Vanilla flavored rum.
There we go.
Oh, I got to get my.
Okay.
We'll bring my glasses back to me.
One thin and one not so thin.
Well.
Do we want to show that before
you want to show it off?
Well, here, pop them over here. I'll take one back.
Take one back.
You can explain.
We're just going to shake this up, get it all nice and cool. Oh, hold on here.
Holding.
Yeah. There you go. That's what the toupees look like. So we got tiger stripes in them.
Orange peel.
A little tiger stripe going on.
We have fun.
We do.
I'm getting out of your way.
Okay. And I'm going to try to pour this in without tearing up your tiger stripes.
Well, I kind of stuck them. I tried to glue them down a little bit. Oh, well. I mean, they'll float to the top, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That was kind of
And then we top this
with
the milk stout. And this is Left Hand Brewing's milk stout.
And the tiger stripes go floating away.
And they do.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It was cute. Could just lay them on top.
Nah. There we go.
Almost the end of it?
Mm-mm. Half.
Okay.
Because there's 3 ounces in each.
Gotcha.
There you go. Is yours.
Tonka.
Here's mine.
Interesting.
It is, isn't it? Mm.
Oh, no, that is interesting. Hey, Mama.
That was really good. That vanilla.
I would never have
rum,
thought that.
And the orange.
Yeah, and see, remember, sometimes we make things like for the first time. We don't
Like
always
tonight.
test drive. So we don't always have time. Yeah. That's definitely one. That's
a good one. I try.
I don't want to say surprising because it's not really. It's
Unexpected.
Unexpected is a good word. Yeah. All of the flavors together.
Yeah. It's a very good meld of the rum and the vanilla and the beer.
And who knew that milk stout would go good with spiced rum?
Yeah. Me. This guy knew.
Clearly.
I knew that. So that's a Houday. We'll make more, I'm sure. But that's what we're cocktailing it tonight with.
All right.
So where you want to be? Over there?
I don't really care wherever I want to be. Okay. So here's kind of the situation for tonight. We're going a little bit backwards because I'm making something that requires refrigeration for 30 minutes. So we're going to freeze it for 8 or 10 to speed the process up. And I need, before I get started, sorry, I realized I needed a cookie scoop. Okay. So
what are we making to eat?
So 2 things. One that I love and one that you love.
That's right.
And
I bet the one that I love is meat based, and I bet the one that you love
we sort of love each other's.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, marriage is compromise, right?
That's right.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to make are sauerkraut balls. And can they see me? Do you have? Yeah. Okay. So sauerkraut balls are not German per se. They are a Northern Ohio bar food.
Yep.
And German American for sure. You will not find these in Germany. Although I've piqued some interest this week showing them off.
We might have them after this week.
There might be some, after this week in Germany. And it's a combination of bratwurst, and I will kind of tell you what I did here because I've done part of it ahead of time because it has to cool down. So in here I have 4 bratwurst that I have pulled out of their casings and cooked over the stovetop just like you would sausage or hamburger. No, not yet. I'm
Okay.
way far away. 1 medium onion cooked down with it. Bratwurst have all the spices you need, so really not much else goes in here. And it's pretty crumbly. It's pretty little. 1 15-ounce, 14.5-ounce, thereabout, can of sauerkraut drained. I buy, what do I buy? Frank's sauerkraut. And there's like no liquid in it. So, but if you use this out of a jar, you'll need about a cup and a half, or out of a bag, you'll definitely need to drain it. So that's going in.
Yes. I'll take that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And these are most definitely ball shaped, kind of like big oversized cheese balls. And I'm going to chop up a decent bunch of fresh parsley. And this is Italian flat leaf because I'm not a fan of curly parsley.
That's an awful lot of parsley.
Well, yeah, but once it fries, it's not going to be. It's an awful lot of sauerkraut too. Mm-hmm. Now, sauerkraut right out of a can
that is a good cocktail.
It is pretty pungent. So if you prefer a little sweet sour, a little brown sugar or honey in this would be good. In fact, I might put some brown sugar in it because that sauerkraut's like really pungent.
Please do.
I like it that way. Chili dog,
not
so much. Yeah. In fact, Chili Dog's just going to try these tonight, see if he likes them.
You'll survive. I'll power through.
Now, if you don't have parsley, fresh parsley, dried would be fine. You need maybe 2 teaspoons at the most. Sorry, I'm making some noise here.
Not much, though. You're pretty quiet over there.
Oh, I have a flat blade, so I can't rock it back and forth. Okay. So about 2 tablespoons of all of that chopped.
Let me start stirring.
No, I'm going to use my hands.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm just going to use regular, actually, hold please. I'm going to look for the brown sugar because I got to get it out anyway for some more. Things are just kind of piled in the pantry these days.
Oh, it's all our taco shells.
Yeah. We have lots of tacos on the menu this week.
There's Tuesdays.
Taco week. Tuesday, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. That's dark brown sugar. Maybe a tablespoon if you had light brown sugar.
They didn't see that because it was.
No, that's okay.
Well, it was nice if you could see that.
Okay, here.
All piled up like that.
I just had to move things out of the way. There, how's that for a pile?
That's good.
Okay.
There's your.
Don't knock my knife over.
Brown sugar. There's your cilantro.
Parsley.
Oh, parsley. That's right. There's the meat and the onions, and there's the kraut.
All right. So, and yes, I have this recipe ready to send to you on Facebook. Probably tomorrow. Right now, I'm trying to get back to the recipe because people keep trying to send me text messages.
Shame on them.
Right?
Shame.
Onion, sauerkraut. Okay, so now what's going in? Regular salt and pepper. I need some white pepper. Germans don't use black pepper, so we're going to stick with tradition. And I'm looking not quite a teaspoon, of each. A little more. Salt and pepper to taste always, yeah. And breadcrumbs are going to go in here, and cream cheese is going to be kind of what holds it all together. I'm good. When I get done, you can put it all back together. I'm going to do about 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is half of this little container. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, I don't have cream cheese. I have Neufchâtel. Because I actually like it better. Cream cheese is like super sweet to me.
Well, I think I would probably like cream cheese better.
Probably.
I like sweet things.
Well, I know you like sweet things.
That's why I married you.
That's the funniest thing I've heard in a while.
She really is. She really is sweet.
Don't not always sweet. Sometimes I'm a assertive and aggressive.
She's sweet
I won't tell you what I've been called for that.
She's sweet on me.
Of course, always. All right, I'm going to put in about 1/3 of a cup of plain old generic breadcrumbs.
You want some glovies to?
I do.
Where do these go?
Back there.
Okay.
Because I might need them again.
I'm just going to put them out here then. In front of the...
Fine.
I'll take that.
This should make 16
balls.
Relatively large balls, boys and girls.
You get eggs?
No, cream cheese binds it instead of eggs. Okay. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion.
You want that on?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll cover it. My watch. He's worried about my watch.
I'm not worried about it. I just didn't know.
I have a sneaky suspicion that our German Americans saw our Italian Americans making rice balls and decided that it needed some
meat in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't doubt that at all. I am going to make another cocktail for me.
Hopefully, I might put an egg in this just to keep it together. Here, let's see how we do. While Chili's making another. So these are common bar food on the menus in restaurants, but certainly something that has some clearly German flavor to it.
So you know why you don't put the beer in when you shake it, before you shake it?
Because it would foam over.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, these are coming together. And and we're gonna be kind of in and around Cincinnati. It was tough finding something unique enough that we both would like, because neither one of us, I'm so sorry to say, we don't like Cincinnati chili.
Nope.
So we were not going to do the whole that, and it's pretty well known. I mean, if you're from the Midwest, you know Cincinnati chili. I've often questioned where Cincinnati chili came from, and I think I have a theory, because it's chili
ish.
Like spaghetti sauce kind of chili, that consistency, but it has cinnamon and some other a little bit more Mediterranean, Greek. I'm not really Greek, I guess. I don't know. Costas, are you still on? You guys use cinnamon? Some unusual spices for chili, let's say.
Cinnamon does not go in chili.
And I think it's due to some European, Middle Eastern kinds of influence there. But you can't prove that kind of stuff. You just
that's so good.
Connect to other cultures. Okay. So here I have this large ball.
You do have that looks like a meatloaf.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically making kind of meatballs with sauerkraut in them. Okay, so now Chili's gonna come over here and.
Ready to turn the oil on yet?
No.
Okay.
These have to be balled and refrigerated so they hold up in the oil. So I need for you to take one of these, put it over there so I can start balling them up.
Well, what about that one?
Oh, geez, that one's rusty and nasty. And then rinse that one off. We're going to have to pause in a momento. I'm going to try to do this I'm going to try to eyeball this here. So we're looking at a ball. That's probably a little bit big, but we're going to go with it. We'll see how many we get. I pulled out a cookie scoop to do this with. You can certainly do that and make them pretty uniform that way. And you'll want about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. This is probably more like 2 tablespoons. So we won't get 16 with meatballs, balls, any kind of balls this big. However, they will be yummy and scrumptious any way you look at it, and any size you want to make them. So these should refrigerate for about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. What that does is firms that cream cheese back up, and everything stays together in the frying process. I don't want to take that much time, so we're going to pop them down in the freezer for maybe 10 minutes. I think that's probably all we need, and it will accomplish the same thing.
A similar item.
We're making big balls.
Just like AC/DC said.
Something like that. So we will not get 16 this size. However, it's okay.
What did that song say?
I don't remember the song.
Oh.
I mean, I remember the song, but I couldn't tell you.
I like big balls.
Oh, yeah.
She likes big balls. We like big balls.
Well, you know where my brain always goes.
Got the biggest balls of them all.
Is South Park and the chef who always made salty chocolate balls.
Costa says they do cinnamon in their tomato-based sauces.
Well, okay, so in Cincinnati there was a large influence somewhere along the way with immigration of kind of that, Greek Mediterranean immigrants. So there's probably some connection there that we just don't think about.
Yeah. It's still the worst chili in the world.
I can't get from the chili perspective. Now cinnamon and tomato sauce and some other things, but when you're used to chuck wagon chili, it becomes a little difficult. So we didn't go that route. We went this route, and it's kind of true to my heritage a little bit more with the German. There's a lot of us in the Midwest, by the way. And the second thing we're going to make, though, is a little bit more in tune to Jeff's love of food, Chili's love of food, sorry.
That's right.
Which is?
Meat. Cow.
So, class, raise your hand if you know where and when Arby's was founded. See if they know.
Does anybody in there know?
Probably my Debbie, 3 people watching.
Anybody else out there?
Jennifer's in flight to Ireland.
Oh, well.
Right?
We don't want to bother her then.
And my poor aunt's been cleaning out the house.
Arby's was founded in Ohio.
1964.
1964. So.
But does anybody know why Arby's is named Arby's?
I do.
Well, we do, yeah.
So does anybody know that one? Don't Google it. Just if you know, speak it out. Oh, we got an answer, maybe. Nope, they don't know. They don't know.
So Arby's was founded by 2 brothers, Forrest and
I don't remember.
Cliff, Clyde. I actually don't remember. I'm sorry. So 2 brothers, and their last name was Raffle.
So it's Raffle Brothers.
So RB, Raffle Brothers, is where Arby's came from.
Yeah.
And so hang on.
What year?
1964.
1964.
I got 16. Look at that.
Whoa.
So you can get 16 big balls out of that recipe.
Yep.
So we're looking at about 2 tablespoons.
You know what my favorite balls are?
Well, you like cheese balls. You like meatballs.
Yep. My balls are held every night. Is that what it is? That's the line that he says.
Ah, gotcha. I understand now.
Yep.
Okay. So here's our balls.
All in the song, folks. It's not my dirty mind playing tricks on things.
Sorry, I'm taking pictures so I can give you guys recipes later. So everybody keeps asking me for recipes, so you'll have to handle me stopping to take a picture now and then.
Freezer.
Okay, freezer 10 minutes, fridge 20 to 30. That'll be fine. Rip it. Woohoo! All right. Freezer's kind of overflowing there. So yeah, the Arby's brothers, or the Raffle brothers.
Can we turn this on? Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Well, just 10 minutes.
Yeah, but then we have to bread them.
Oh.
So now we're gonna make our fake Arby's sauce.
We're gonna make sauce.
Wanted to get into the fast food game.
You over there? Or you
right. Actually, here's fine. But I'm gonna talk for a minute. So if you want them to come back to us, yeah.
What? Oh, why do we cool them down? Costas wants to know why we cool them down. Would you like to say that?
Sure. So they need to chill so that cream cheese can firm back up and get a little harder.
Yeah.
So when you fry them, they don't completely fall apart.
Yeah, we don't want them falling apart.
Because the cream cheese would melt if it stayed at room temperature. So we chill them, firm that back up. We'll bread them here in a little bit and fry them, and then they'll hopefully, I'm going to cross my fingers on this one, they'll stay together better that way.
Hopefully they will. Man, that is a good cocktail.
That is good. I might, one more would be my limit tonight.
Oh, yeah, she's wanting more.
One more. Wait, this is not a good sign. One more. Anyway, they wanted to get into the fast food game, but didn't want to get into the hamburger hustle, right? Because it was
Burger
already
King and
saturated.
McDonald's and
so had an aha moment eating a leftover roast beef sandwich at a restaurant that they frequented a lot, and that's kind of where it came from.
That's right.
So I did a venison roast last night, and when we get to that point, I'll explain how I did it. So we're going to do a bit of a home cooked leftover take on the sandwich. However, I think I have a copycat recipe in my head for Arby's sauce, which Chili loves. I don't have one for horsey sauce,
which Nikki loves,
which I love.
So just in case we came prepared.
Yeah, in case I totally don't have this.
We have some horsey sauce and some Arby's sauce.
Because I kind of made it up in my head.
We'd like to say thank you to our local Arby's store for providing
plenty.
The last time we were there.
Okay, so I'm going to start with about 1/4 cup of ketchup, plain old ketchup. I'm eyeballing, by the way. I'm going to mix it all up, and then we're going to heat it up.
All right, I'm going to throw you back over there.
That's fine. Okay, so sorry for all the shadows. I kind of, you know what? Let me get out. A little bit better.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. And a little bit of chili sauce.
Freshly squeezed.
Right, just for the, get your mind out of the gutter, man. Just for a little bit of extra tang. I have this written down, folks, sorry. A little bit of brown sugar.
Yep.
Because we're going to balance that with some vinegar. Because if you think about Arby's sauce, hope I don't get in trouble for doing copycat Arby's sauce on the live on the interwebs. Definitely copycat. Definitely in the style of.
It's not their secret sauce recipe.
It is most definitely not that.
Because we don't know it.
Lord, no. And that's okay. Part of the fun of
it's going to be similar.
Cooking is recreating things that you love, right?
Yeah. There's not much vinegar in there.
I don't need much. I need about 1/8 of a cup, and that's about what I have.
Are you sure?
Nope. But guess what I also have?
Apple cider.
A little bit, yeah. Okay. So that was white vinegar, and that was my end of it. So I'm going to supplement with a little cider vinegar.
I say there wasn't much in there at all.
There's not much left in that either. Worcestershire sauce.
Yep. How do you spell that?
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Pronouncing it Worcestershire.
It's not Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire. Depending on where you're from.
That's not even Lee and Perrins.
No, but I'm trying to use the end of it. So I've been trying to use this one up. No, it's a
bourbon brand.
This is a small batch brand that I picked up in Kentucky. It's really very good, but
it is good. Is it like Louisville based or something like that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Louisville. We were in Kentucky a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we were, but that's okay. About a teaspoon. Okay, so now I need onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. So I'm just what I have mixed up already is what I'm using because I keep that
as your fresh mix.
Mm-hmm. To put on lots of things.
Yep.
So it's a teaspoon total of all of that. I'm not making very much of this, by the way.
No, we don't need a whole bunch.
And my paprika.
And we have what kind of paprika?
I have Spanish paprika, and it's like a pinch with the amount I'm making.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could scale up here.
Well, yeah, or can't really scale down a whole heck of a lot.
No. Can you hand me Skip's peppers? Right there.
Yes.
I like this because it's chipotle, really, everything's smoked, but it's jalapeno and serrano and poblano.
Did we get that?
Got that in Tennessee.
Yep.
And I like this in place of chili powder in things that are not chili. I like chili powder and chili. Yeah. And I think that's it. I'm gonna.
Damn, she's getting my sauce and she's getting me powdered. Good God.
I'm thinning it out with a little bit of water because this is going to be
the Brita?
Super thick. I'm going to cook it, so it won't matter.
Okay. That's a little darker than the...
It is a little darker.
How's it taste?
A little, like it's not got enough tomato in it. Well, it is darker, but my Worcestershire.
You want me to turn the thing on for this one? All right, she's on. Bring it over here.
I don't know that it really does need to cook down, but we're going to anyway.
Yeah, it needs to. I can see it. It needs to cook down. Most definitely.
Yeah, because I mean, Arby's sauce is really kind of like steak sauce. It's not ketchup.
Yeah, it's not.
So I think this is going to be a little bit smokier.
I'm good with that. It looks good.
It tastes really good. It's just different than Arby's.
That's got a good flavor.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when in a pinch, what the heck, right?
Hey, it actually doesn't.
It tastes really good.
Yeah,
it's not exact, but it tastes very good. Mm-hmm. So the horsey sauce.
It's not overloaded with red dye number 5.
Well, that's one of the benefits, by the way, of making things yourself. You can put all this stuff if you want to. Is, you know, packaged anything has lots of whatever in it. And not that I didn't use some packaged products there, but you can kind of control what you're using based upon what you're buying, right? Down on the bottom. No, just right there. Next to your mustard. There's no room in the fridge.
There is no room in the fridge. Our fridge is full.
All right, so we're going to let that go until it just kind of simmers.
And not of condiments either.
We want it to simmer, and we want it to thicken just a wee bit, and it will do that in the simmering process.
I got it on medium. I'm going to put it on low.
No, medium's fine, or medium low is fine.
All right, about medium low.
So I don't need this now.
That
that's
does
going.
taste really good. I will say that.
We're going to build our sandwiches very last.
Okay.
So now we're going to set up.
Have we had 10 minutes in the freezer, folks? You guys are supposed to be watching for us.
By the time I dredge this, we will, or set this up, we will. So now to dredge our balls.
Yes.
We're going to do an egg wash in this middle one. So we're going to do a 3-step dredge. First step is flour. Second is egg wash. And you always mix a little bit of water or milk, or if you wanted to, like beer, soda, something like that would be okay too. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to use water because why not?
Yeah.
And with your eggs to get them nice and, I was going to say thin, but that's not exactly what I'm after here.
All right.
Consistent. And I always whisk them in a separate bowl because I can't get it quite right here. And if you need more, this is 2 with about a tablespoon of water. If you need more, you just make more. But I always start with 2 and go from there. And really, this cooking process will mix everything together really well and thicken it up really well. Okay.
Did I only leave one beer up here?
Where's my flour?
I think I did.
Yeah, I only put one beer up here. I'll have to go down and get another one.
I might have to go downstairs and get another one.
Mm-hmm. Putting those up there for now. All right. So next, And really first, I'm going to put in...
I'm going to run down and get another beverage.
Okay. About a cup of flour. And again, if we need more, I'll use more. I always just kind of judge things. Put this back up here for now. And then that last one, I'm going to use the end of my panko breadcrumbs because you really want panko breadcrumbs in this. I'm going to mix some larger flake plain breadcrumbs in because I don't have enough panko, I don't think. Nah, I probably don't. You don't have to use panko. I think it gives it a nice crunch and they brown really well. That is the end of them.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. And I have, that's too Italian. I'm not going to use those. I have Italian panko, but I'm not going to use them because it's too.
Never mind.
Right there. So I'm just going to mix some regular breadcrumbs in to get me to where I need to be. Okay. So we want to season every layer.
You want me to keep this on or you want me to turn it off?
No, you can turn it off.
It
doesn't need much.
It looks like it's thickened up quite a bit.
Sorry, I'm moving around the kitchen.
That's okay.
You can just set it to the back stove if you want. All right, we're going to season salt, quite a bit of salt. Don't worry about overuse unless you really honestly have salt problems because it's not going to all show up in your food.
Exactly.
I'm heavy-handed on white pepper too, by the way.
Because it's delicious.
I just inhaled it too. Oh, jeez. If you use the same whisk, do your dry first and then your eggs.
Oh, you don't want to do your eggs first. That's for sure.
It's one of those critical thinking moments.
That's right.
Probably I'm going to need another egg, but I'll wait till I get there.
Are you sure? I can get it real quick.
Well, yeah, go ahead, because that it's looking a little on the thin. A big one if there is one up there.
Not really. There's
okay. I got little pellet eggs. Farm eggs are not always big guys. Just gonna. Thank you.
You got a shell in your hand.
I got to rinse my hands off. It's fine. All right, we're gonna rinse that, or whisk that up, and then I'm gonna rinse my hands off.
Okay. They didn't even see it happen.
All right, so we got some extra egg going on there. All right, I'm gonna check the balls, babe.
We're not on camera, so go ahead.
I'm gonna leave part of them in while I do the first batch. How's that?
Okay.
Although that might not be. Did that even get turned on? Well, that's not even.
It did not.
Well, then I'm gonna put these balls back in.
All right. Well, I need some ice.
Okay. Small kitchen, folks.
Sometimes
balls going back in, so they can watch you make another drink. How's that? Okay. Gonna heat the oil up to 350, 375 ish.
I hope we kept going.
I
said I'm hoping we kept going there.
Did we lose them?
I don't know.
Can you still see and hear us?
Can you still see? Yeah. Say something. Let us know that we're still there. Because we had a
malfunction?
I don't know what we had. We had something. I don't know. We're still here, hopefully, folks.
Well, I can check on the iPad real fast.
It looks like we're still going. We're live now. I don't know if we were
30 seconds ago.
Yeah, 30 seconds ago. If we were out, I don't know how long we were out. Hopefully we weren't.
I shall check. Hopefully I won't blow us out here with the sound. Yep, we're still live.
All right. So I'm making another cocktail because why not?
Might as well. I'm waiting for the... We forgot to turn the oil on.
Oh, shoot. That's not going to be good.
What did we run out of?
Oh, we didn't run out of. I just...
Poured the beer in the shaker? Well, it's a learning moment. Now you can show them what happens when you do that.
Don't shake too much, because this
Go
will go boom.
It's okay. Excuse me.
There.
Thank you. Is this mine?
Sure.
Okay.
Why
Cheers.
not? How'd I do? Is it stirred up even more?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So, slight recap, quick recap while we're waiting on the oil to warm up.
I know what I forgot to put in there.
Mint, vanilla.
Vanilla. Yeah.
Oh, well. You want to pour them back in?
Yeah, sure.
Chili flubbed.
I did.
Forgot the vanilla.
Forgot the vanilla. Put the beer in there. Forgot the vanilla.
That's okay. If I didn't already have my dredging station up, I would slice some roast beef. I might do that when you get done shaking that back up. Talk about roast beef while we're waiting on the oil to heat.
I asked multiple times.
It's okay.
If I could turn it on, and was told no.
Well, I didn't really want it sitting here bubbling away for 15 minutes either, so. We're just going to have a commercial pause or something.
Pause for sponsor identification.
Yeah, as the TV rainbow bars come
That's
up.
That's right. Station identification. That's what it's called. Ready?
Yes. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yes. It needed the vanilla.
It definitely needed the vanilla.
Yeah. Man, that's good stuff.
All right, I'm going to check this and see how close we're getting here. It is a slow climb, boys and girls.
It's at 170.
Yeah, well, yeah, I need like 350.
180.
All right. I'm going to
hunt to roast Beth.
Yeah, we're going to slice some roast beef here, but I'm going to need that. I'm sorry.
Here, I'll pull these two things out of the way on your dredging station.
Fine, too. That works. I'm going to get out a different.
Notice I grabbed the dry ingredients.
Right, and I grabbed the wet.
That's right.
Okie dokie. All right, I'm going to get out an old cutting board because I got meat coming. Anytime you're using cutting protein, if you're cutting raw protein, as in meat, seafood protein, use a red gel board because it's easy to not cross-contaminate if you remember what color. So raw meat, red.
Yep.
When I'm cutting cooked meat, I use yellow or blue, depending on the meat. No, I want my good one here.
What did I say? After what I did last night, you're going to use that knife.
Chili sharpened all my knives. Okay, so this is a venison roast.
Perfect.
Beef roast would be fine, but we have it, so that's what I used. And I roasted it for about 30 minutes. I actually have a slow cooker that has a roast feature, so that's what I used. Because hot ovens and hot days I don't like. For about 30 minutes at 375, I put red wine, garlic, onion, a French onion shaker seasoning that I have, Worcestershire on top of it. So we're really sharp knife. And we're going to just take our time and get some thin slices here.
We're going to shave that sucker.
Because I don't have a
commercial shaver.
Not even remotely. And we're going to do cold sandwiches, which of course you don't have to do. You can do hot.
You do hot.
And you want to cut against the grain. And how do you know where the grain is? Well, you can see it here. Well, you probably can't. You can see it running kind of this way.
We're at 260.
And then kind of running this way. So you kind of want to cut, and the grain might change. I've got different sections of meat here around this bone. You want to cut against that as much as you can. Do you know why, Chili?
Tenderness.
Yes. If you cut against the grain, the meat falls apart easier.
That's right. As you're chewing it.
As you're chewing it. Sometimes as you're
cut
cutting
with the grain, then it's real chewy. I do know that.
And
Are you surprised?
No.
Damn.
And I'm not getting like big, fluffy layers or anything here. I'm just getting
you're shaving
pieces of meat off. I'm going to try to stand it back up a little bit here. Now, I will say I'm having a little trouble on the bottom because I've got some char there from the bottom of the roaster.
You got a little bit of flavor on the bottom.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of sticking it there at the bottom. Oh, this smells so good. Even cold, it smells good. I did let this come to room temperature, by the way. Now, if you wanted to heat this up and do like French dips, heat it up in some beef broth or like beef consomme flavored with some spices, or if you have some of the juice from the, see, I've got.
I'll give me that little piece that you got, the crunch on it. I'll take that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll tell you how good.
And I'm not going to cut all of this because how is it?
It's really good. Really good.
And in case you hadn't noticed, I don't talk. And okay, I'm going to stop there because I really don't need more than that. But little bitty thin shaves.
Yeah. I want some more. Well, oh my, you did really good with that thin.
But like I said, if you want it warm, then, you don't have to do.
Heat it back up.
Pop it in a skillet with some broth of some sort, beef based.
We're at 330.
Okay.
So probably about time to
start breading.
Yep. All right, get your wet.
And then we need a plate or a platter or something.
Here you go.
Whoop. Sorry.
Be careful.
Now, I roasted meat last night specifically for this purpose. Leftover roast beef is kind of what we're after here, right? So, do your pot roast for Sunday dinner. And then you've got leftover roast beef sandwiches next day.
You ready?
For homemade Arby sauce. Yeah, just one batch. That's 6 one. That was almost a ball rolling.
Free balling, almost.
Almost. Okay.
It was almost free balling.
Lordy.
I think we've been through some bamboo tonight. What do you think?
I think we're good.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to roll in that.
Oh, yeah, I see how the gloves were.
Roll in egg wash and get it nice and coated. I don't do gloves when I bread because I need to be able to feel things.
So much for the no glove, no love.
Oh, but see, I'm a tactile cook. I need to be able to feel the balls.
I'll let you feel the balls.
Oh, there's no hope, folks. This is why we've been married for 20 years.
20 years.
20 years I've been putting up with that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't change a thing.
Nope.
Oh, we haven't told the how we met story.
How we met story? I don't know. Ooh, pardon
Bless
me.
you. They look like powdered sugared balls.
Oh, pardon. Sorry. Had the sneezers.
Well, there's enough pepper floating around in here to...
that might be what got me. I don't know. It hit me all of a sudden.
Let me get these 6 going, and then we can spider them in.
Yep. Well, I got the spider ready.
Okay. You want to show them what a spider is?
They know. They've seen our show.
They've seen a spider before.
That's a spider right there. That's a spider.
Now, remember, everything in here is already cooked. So all we're doing is frying until they're golden brown.
Yep.
And
we're at 380, 390, 400.
Oh, yeah, slow it down then. Because it's too hot. You want somewhere in the 375 range. Because you do want them warm in the middle. And I don't have a candy thermometer here, so here, you want to put these for me?
I was about to say, I was wondering because I was starting to smell the oil.
Yeah, okay, spider. I'll give you one at a time. And ideally, you want to be able to cover them. If you don't, because we don't here have them covered, you'll want tongs or something to move them around with.
Which we have.
And I'll show you. Or Chili can show you. I actually have chopsticks that I move things around with in frying oil. Big, ginormous chopsticks. And yes, in case you're wondering, they're Pampered Chef.
They are.
I also have great big wooden chopsticks that I bought at a Chinese restaurant outlet store place once upon a time, locally. I was just there today, by the way.
Really?
I go once a week because my child is in love with a couple very specific Asian things, including a very specific brand of dumplings. Stinker, I've created a monster.
You have. A fun one.
All right. Ooh, that's going pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
If you'll give me the other ones, I'll...
All right, you watch this then, because you'll have to...
I'm watching.
You'll have to pull those here in a little bit.
Oh, the balls are beautiful.
Oh, I'm going to turn them to the... Show them the balls.
Show off the balls,
the G-rated version.
Balls are nice and brown. You set those down and I'll trade you spots.
I'm going to set these
They're
over
probably,
here.
so that didn't take long.
Oh, gosh, no.
I would check that oil temp just to make sure it's still in the 375 range because I don't have a... Ideally, you want something that you can kind of monitor the temp with. Frying thermometer or a fryer that has all of it kind of built in.
We're still at like 390.
That's fine. If you start climbing too close to 400, you'll want to back the heat off because what you'll have is burned or very done on the outside and not on the inside.
All right, you want me to start pulling?
Yeah, if you want to. Last thing we're going to do is put sandwiches together, which honestly, with a cold roast beef sandwich, that's going to go pretty quick.
There's 2.
Awesome. Hopefully that'll cool down enough. We can bite into one. Now I picked up a good German import mustard today when I went to International Groceries. International Grocery used to be International Foods where I live. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 there.
Which I will show you when I get my hands free here. Beer mustard, Bavarian mustard, any kind of mustard that you like, that you would normally eat on a bratwurst, is what you want to eat with these. I, however, am going to eat one of mine at least with some curried ketchup.
You're nutty.
That is my new favorite condiment from Germany is curried ketchup. And I can finally buy it in Carbondale. I'm so happy. And if you don't eat all 16 balls in one sitting,
they'll be good tomorrow.
Pop them in the air fryer and reheat, and they might not crisp up quite as well as in the fryer, but they'll be good. There you go. Whew. 16 balls. And I will post the recipe on my Facebook page tomorrow, so watch for it.
You want to talk about the other stuff that's going on that won't happen on Wednesdays?
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of bummed. So, sad news this week.
Last week.
Yeah, actually, it was last week. My newspaper column got cut because of the budget.
Budget costs.
I cost too much, but I also don't work for free. So no more weekly column in the newspaper. So those of you who live outside of Carbondale that were catching it at your newspaper, I know a couple because I've heard from you. We have a plan.
Yep.
To still be visible in the food space, but you'll have to wait till the beginning of June because I had to regroup a bit and get some other things started. But we're going to start a Davis's Eats newsletter. So all of the recipes that we have on the show from here on out will be in that newsletter, and it will go out.
Right.
Certainly the same week. If I can get it out on Tuesday, I will, but that doesn't always work out in my world. So you'll have recipes and everything
Especially
in the newsletter.
The academic year.
Yeah. This summer I'll be okay. Once school starts back up, you'll have a little bit of a gap there. But
yeah, probably like Wednesdays again.
I'll have to do things at night. So look forward to that news a little bit later. But I got to get it built first. So, ball. So, yeah, sad news, but you know what?
Opportunity
always.
Always right behind the
sad
door
news.
That closed.
I have lived my life that way. When the door closes, the window opens.
That's right.
And sometimes you just have to make the window.
That's right. Sometimes you have to be a gorilla.
Sometimes you have to be the architect of your own freaking life is what you have to be. We had that conversation this afternoon as I was ranting about something.
I can't imagine. These are really holding together well. So,
they are. That trick
to throw them in the freezer has really worked.
So yeah, fridge again. Once you got them rolled out and ready, fridge for 20 or 30. Were they in the freezer for 10? Somewhere in that neighborhood. Not even.
No more.
Was it longer? Okay.
Yeah, it was quite a bit longer because we've been on the air for an hour right now.
Okay. Well, this is the last ball going in.
So they were in the freezer for like 20.
So then I would say fridge for 30 at least.
Yeah,
but if you've got room, a lot of people don't have freezer room to do it. If you've got room in the freezer, it certainly goes faster. So, and I slid ours in the ice maker.
Yep.
And hoped that it didn't make ice.
And it didn't.
All right. Last ball.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
I got to transfer.
I'm going to have to take a picture of those. Are humongous balls, baby. All right. I'm going to wash my hands.
All right.
You want your buns toasted or you want soft buns?
Soft.
Okay. You want them warmed?
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm having cold meat, I want at least
warm buns.
Yes.
Hot balls, warm buns?
Yep.
All right. All right. I have fingernails, so it takes a little bit longer Okay. Woo.
Anybody still there?
Lord, I hope we haven't run them off totally.
I know.
When you clean up your dredging station, don't throw the flour and breadcrumbs down the drain. Throw them in the trash.
Yep.
Otherwise, your drains will get all gummy.
Yep. We don't want that.
All right. Got it. I got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I swallowed a tiger stripe.
Oh, whoops. All right. Last of the balls.
That one's the latest one.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was probably one of the first ones.
Which one of these are the first?
Oh shit! I don't know.
I'll
probably
get
pull that one.
This one.
Yep.
Grab a plate. I think these are cool enough we can eat.
Okay.
On air.
Okay.
I'll take a pretty picture after we're off there. No, I'll get a plate so we can cut them open so they can see. Or I can cut one open so we can see. Because I'll literally, the mustard, where are they? They're looking at. Here's the mustard I grabbed.
There you go.
Thank you. And yes, it's German medium hot. Bavarian mustard would work fine too.
We're still going to make some sandwiches.
We do have to make some sandwiches. But I can still
state and fact over here.
Get this going so we can cut into one of those babies. That is good mustard. I'm not a yellow mustard fan, but I love German mustard.
Oh, it is good mustard.
Yellow mustard's got too much vinegar for me. There's not enough.
I know.
Well, I mean, it does.
I know. That one's done.
Probably they're all done.
Yeah, no, that one definitely is.
Those are cool enough we can eat.
Okay.
Also, when this oil cools down, I will strain it. This is the first fry on this oil. I'll strain it so all the stuff at the bottom strains out. Put it back in the
far one's done.
Oil
container.
Label it so I know it's been fried.
Once used.
Yeah. And I'll probably use it. Done. I'll use it at least 3 times before I get rid of it.
Yeah.
And kind of depending on the
those look so good.
Filter part. Okay. Hand me another plate so I can microwave some buns and then a couple plates to plate. Red plate to microwave is fine.
Here you go.
Or that blue plate's fine, yeah. All right, so I got good kind of bakery style buns. I didn't get cheap hamburger buns on this one.
Right, you're over there.
And I will
see you playing with those buns.
Yeah, tell you it's Sara Lee, and I buy the artisan buns. Good size, good quality, heavy, so they'll hold up to a little bit more. And I'm hoping that this doesn't all fall apart here.
You're fine. Go for it.
And we're gonna nuke them in the microwave for 15 seconds to warm them up. And we're gonna rinse off our ThermoWorks thermometer so it doesn't get ucky. Pull this back over here.
We're back to us. Oh,
no, it's fine. No, you're fine. Got it.
Yep.
Would you grab me a horsey sauce? Do you want horsey sauce on yours?
Yeah.
And
horsey sauce. Arby sauce.
Yes. And regular plate.
Regular plate.
Didn't you put them over there?
Yeah. As I said, I was like, I know I got them out somewhere. There you go.
Whew. All right. You want horsey sauce on the bottom or on the top?
I don't want horsey sauce, period.
Oh, then I'll wait on the horsey sauce.
That's your thing.
Okay.
I want the Arby sauce that we made.
And here's what you do, folks. I mean, it's super duper simple.
Yeah.
Leftover roast beef. And this is where Arby's sandwich came from. So even though it doesn't look like an Arby's sandwich, it's the same,
What about the kiddo?
premise.
What's she doing?
She'll eat one. I just wasn't going to fix it until she came out here.
Okay. Oh my Lord, that looks so good.
Boop. All right, I'm like dying to dig into the sauerkraut balls.
Well, you can get your plate fixed. Your plate fixed.
Okay. I do horsey on bottom. And yes, I'm now if you want to make horsey sauce, it is super simple. It is horseradish. It won't look the same because this is pureed and all. I mean, you could do that too, but it's prepared horseradish, a little sour cream, a little mayo, and a little milk to kind of thin it out. And that is all you need. I'll probably have to slice some more for the kid, but that's okay. Pile it up.
Get you some Arby's sauce too.
Going to.
Okay. Homemade Arby's sauce.
Whoop. I spilled.
Oh, shucks.
Homemade Arby's sauce. Pause for photo break.
Yep.
Lighting's not great back here, so pictures are not going to be great, but that's okay. Dog came a running.
Dog came galloping in. I don't know if you guys heard that.
I didn't do it.
She was galloping.
Okay.
Across the landscape.
I'm going to get a fork because I want to break into one of these.
Yes, please.
Balls. All right. Ready?
Hell yeah. I'm waiting on one.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that deliciousness.
Here, I'll hold it up to a camera.
Yeah. That one there.
I don't care. Pick one.
Over there.
Anyone.
Over there.
Where I was?
Yeah, way over there. That's what she looks like. Look at that deliciousness. Okay, bring it over here.
Mustard.
Mustard, yes, please.
This is going to be a true test if he likes them or not.
Mm-hmm. I like it. It's good. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Man. That's good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Ohio, you did us right. All the way from the houday to the Arby's sandwich.
Just some pretty serious sauerkraut balls.
Yeah.
For bar food.
Yeah.
Make those.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Yeah.
Because wow.
Yeah. Night, Beth.
Yeah. Hey, Beth, how you doing? Yeah, you want to bite into your sandwich on air?
Oh. I am going to chow the hell out of this. Oh.
Because you lose the...
That's really good.
That's good. I'll show you this one in a minute.
Oh, that's so good. Two thumbs up to Ohio. I'd have three, but I'm minus a hand.
We'll just flip them back over here so I can show them.
Yeah, hold on a second. There you go.
So I found this. Okay, there's a story here. This was sent to me from Germany about a year ago. I don't know, sometime during the pandemic. We were swapping food back and forth. And fell in love. Was sad when I ran out. Went to International Groceries here in Carbondale. And this is like the Shiznit in Germany. This is like the brand. went to International Groceries.
Mm.
Lo and behold, they carry it. I don't think I'd squealed so loud in my life. It is curried ketchup, and it's what they use on currywurst in Germany, which I fell in love with when I was there a few years ago. And
All right, folks.
We're going to go eat more food.
Because I ate all that one.
You like them, though.
I do like them. Yeah, they're really good.
Okay. Well, here you go. If you fry it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you fry vegetables, I might eat them. Yeah, imagine that.
He's not a sauerkraut fan.
No, I really don't like sauerkraut.
And I made it from scratch once because he hollered so much about the stink.
Holy cow.
I don't smell it. I'm like, I don't know. Nose blind. It's in the DNA. There's something.
Oh, man.
Don't smell it.
Yeah, she doesn't smell asparagus urine either. I do.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
On that note.
That's right.
This is what 20 years of marriage does to a couple.
That's right.
Nothing is off limits.
No filter whatsoever between the two of us and you guys. So, yeah.
And all the rest of the internet, by the way. Right. So, all right, folks. Thanks for joining us on our little virtual venture over into Ohio.
Yep.
Louisiana is next week.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure. Double check.
I'll check real quick.
Because if it is, I have a few things up my sleeve.
Oh my! We are not doing another. It is.
Okay. So we've done jambalaya a few times on the show. So we've
done hurricanes. We're not doing another hurricane.
No, we're gonna get away from what is probably commonly known as Louisiana, New Orleans Cajun food, and step away a little bit, just a little bit, into something that you may not have had or had as much, because it's not as easily found where we live and not always great outside of where they live. Let's say it that way.
We're gonna make it, so yeah, I'll eat it.
I'll just leave it at that, and you'll have to tune in and find out
next week. Tune in.
Cheers. Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. Have a good week, and we'll see you when we see you.